It's the divisional round in the NFL, and that means a trip to the conference championship is on the line here today on EA Sports.
We're getting set now. This divisional playoff matchup about to begin, and the final thought before kickoff.
Well, we have two teams rested, ready to go. They're both very good, and I always say this, be conservative, be safe early in the game.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
First down here. Offense lines up here. Dropping back 3. That ball has been picked off. They bring him to the turf.
Nothing worse than, as a quarterback, to throw an interception early in the game, and you just got to make sure you go over to the bench, you talk to yourself, keep your confidence up, and keep attacking.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Murray's taking the handoff.
That's a gain of 6.
That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Second down coming up. Offense lines up here. The give. Good piece of tackling.
We watched them in practice this week, Phil, practicing plays inside the 20. Let's see what they come out with their first opportunity today inside the red zone.
Well, you've said it many times. This is where you win or lose the football game. They got the quarterback and the receivers to make it happen.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards. Takes it across, and he's in for the touchdown.
Playoffs are so tough on players and coaches mentally. When you score first in a divisional round playoff game, that is some advantage. Gives you confidence, makes everybody feel good.
Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Here's the handoff. Out to the right. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
The Bills from the 32.
Looking to the right side and throwing. And that's a gain of 9.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Offense lines up here. Takes it out of the eye. And that's a 2-yard gain. Here's the starting offense with a receiving core that can be so dangerous in a game like this. Offense lines up here. 2nd and 8. He makes the catch.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
when the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe.
Handoff out of the eye and picks up maybe 3 or 4. Let's set the defensive starters. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Offense lines up here. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the 1st down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that 1st down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Manuel's going back to the air on this play. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The Bills this time will go with 2 tight ends. The Bills snap it at the 36.
Justin Tuck has a sack.
The right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard. They look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Now looking at 3rd down. From the shotgun. Throwing now to his left. A takeaway. That'll stop the play right there.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down, offense readying for the snap. And Fitzgerald's in the slot.
Incomplete, looking underneath that time.
This is a collection of wide receivers that could dictate this game today. They must find a way to create separation for their quarterback. Offense lines up here. Second down and 10.
Murray's got it on the toss.
This linebacking core is the heart and soul of this defensive unit.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Midway through the first.
Keeps his legs moving. Gonna try and scramble now. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down.
Manuel from the gun.
Williams on his way. The 40, the 30.
Branch is in on the tackle.
What a nice throw and catch that time, but here it just shows you why you want to have a lot of speed on the defensive side. So when you make a mistake, what do? You make up for it by chasing the player down from behind and making the tackle.
First down here after the completion. Manuel's dropping back to pass once again. Kelsey's marked down at the 19.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Second down now. Offense lines up here. Handoff out of the I formation. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
The Raiders defense, they got backed up in their own red zone, but you know what? They came through that time. There's a run play. They were waiting for it, and they stopped the offense for a very short gain.
Third down and 2. The Bills get a first down.
The Bills offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Manuel's going to throw once again on this down. Intercepted. He's brought down.
Moore is able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
They face first down. The Raiders line up in the pistol. Murray's going to take the handoff now. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Nothing like a good trap play. When you play defensive linemen who like to get up the field a little too quick, let them get up the field, have a pulling guard, knock them out, and then run in there behind them and get those yards.
And now they'll try over again on second down. The Raiders in the full house, set now at the line. The Raiders are at the line of scrimmage with their backfield loaded up. Full house formation. Second down and 5. Darius is all over the ball carrier.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. Offense lines up here. Carr standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And the catch is made by Larry Fitzgerald. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The Raiders come out in a 2 tight end set. Screen gets it out for the completion. This run goes nowhere. Stuffed for a loss of 4.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now. The Raiders now move the chains.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Carr comes out in the pistol. The Raiders still driving as the second quarter gets underway. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Carr's set in the pistol. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
This will be second down. And Holmes is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Looking to go deep. A close brush with an interception that time by Gilmore.
Well, if you're the offensive coordinator here in a third and long situation and you're winning a close game, you'd like to pick this up. But also, you got to make sure you call a play that doesn't put the offense at too much risk. Tough call coming up here for the coordinator.
This is third down. Offense lines up here.
All right, here we go.
They'll go shotgun here. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Looking to make a difference. And he's going to give his team great starting field position on that return.
Well, the offense, they need to pat him on the hiney when he comes off the field. What a good job by the punt returner. Puts him in good field position.
The Bills break huddle and start their drive this time from the 38. Now first and 10. Manuel still has it. Pulls it in. And they are in on Williams.
Well, they say arm strength is overrated in the NFL. I don't know who those people are. They don't know what they're talking about. It's a big part of playing quarterback. Look at that. He fires it in there in between the defenders for the completion.
That leads us to second down. The give out of the eye. Picks up about 5.
Excellent job of just picking up the first down. This offense is hot. Another first down, and they are moving down the field.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. He takes it on the counter. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
That's second down coming up. Double tight end formation. Down on the field. Scores the touchdown.
Well, here we are. It's a tie game now. We'll see how the teams react to it. Will it be positive or negative?
Makes the PAT. Bills ready to boot this one down the field. He's churning ahead. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. First down coming up. Offense lines up here. Murray's going to secure the handoff. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
Running backs, they love counter runs. They know when a defense has been over pursuing, so they make that fake one way, and when they cut it back, there's usually a great running lane there.
Second down and 5. Murray's handed the football. Brought down at the 26.
Murray's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Third down on the way. Two tight ends on the field here. Gets it again. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Good job by the offensive line there on 3rd and short. Even though the defense knew it was probably going to be a run, still able to get in there and barely get that first down.
First down here after the run. Murray's got it on the handoff. Nice tackle.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Second down. The Raiders will approach this play from out of the pistol. The defense gets the sack.
That's what you call pressure. When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet. The offensive linemen are around him. He sees the arms of the defensive linemen all reaching for him. There's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
It's third down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. The Raiders from the 22. And Holmes has got it. First down. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. This play set up by the long gainer. Handoff. That'll be a gain of about 2.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Coming up, second down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Play action fake, looking to throw. Throws to the right. Intercepted! And he's brought to the ground.
What a job by the linebacker that time making that interception. Gets in good position. And what a pair of hands. A linebacker who could do it all.
First down on the way. Manuel's lining up in the pistol. Gets the handle here. Right side. Gains 16.
The Bills' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Goodwin's going to pull in the bullet pass. First down here after the completion. Offense lines up here. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. First down here. Takes it from the eye. That brings the play to an end.
Good job by the defense that time. Everybody's expecting a pass. They were ready for the run, and they stopped the offense for a short gain in the red zone.
Second down here. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Setting up screen. He's got the catch. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
The Raiders are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Should be what we call a gimme.
And the kick is good for 3.
There's nothing like being ahead in a football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
And they have him covered up and bring him down inside of the 15. The Raiders offense ready now to see what it can do.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. 1st and 10. Set up screen, makes the reception, and gains about 1.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
Wasting no time now for this next play. 2nd down and 8. Eyeing that left side. Got the completion. Has 12 on this play.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Cars back in shotgun formation. He'll throw it over the middle. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
Second down following that incompletion. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Carr's got it in the gun. Pulls it in. Brought down at the 44.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
First down here. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
He'll take the snap from the gun.
Out to the left.
Got the completion.
And he races out of bounds at that point.
Good route that time by the wide receiver on the out route. Nice throw by the quarterback. This is what they call a timing route. Well, they were right on time.
First down here after the completion.
going to take it from the gun.
Looking across the middle. And intercepted. In on the stop.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
It's first down as they head to the line. The Bills from the 27. He'll keep it on the play fake. And the throw, it's incomplete. It's now second down. Offense lines up here. Has his man. Mays is there to make the stop. And the offense will need 3 yards here on third down after the completion. They get set quickly, ready for another snap. Keeps it on the play fake. He's scrambling down and sailing out of bounds.
Well, I guess you can see why the defense is not having a spy on this quarterback, because even when he breaks the pocket on third and short, still not able to get the first down.
The punter awaits the snap. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Takes the knee. So that's going to do it for the first half. Bills are up in this one.
Back now at what is one of the oldest stadiums in the NFL, Ralph Wilson Stadium. Jim Nance, Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini for the beginning of the third quarter. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Raiders now will start their drive at the 23. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Tight ends in motion here.
The third quarter begins with this play. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
If you want to run the football to success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Murray's lined up as the single back.
It's the old counter play, and that'll gain just a few yards.
Murray's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
It'll be third down. Secures it with 2 hands.
The Raiders, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air.
Underneath and incomplete that time.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
And here we have second down. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Murray's taking the handoff.
And he is tackled at the 44.
Well, what you try to do so many times in the NFL, do the unexpected. The defense is expecting pass all the way. Everybody's running to the quarterback. What do? You confuse them. You mix them up. You run the draw play. That's why it was an easy run.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Offense lines up here.
Murray's going to take the handoff now.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Takes another handoff. Running to his right. He's taken down at the 30.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Murray's in the backfield. Single back set. First down at the 30.
Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here.
Jones-Drew is tackled down.
Good job by the defense. All day long when the offense runs the football, they are ready for the challenge and not giving up very many yards.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Offense lines up here. Second down and 7.
Completion to Fitzgerald.
Third and 4 coming up following that completion. Offense lines up here.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
And Fitzgerald's got it. And a first.
The Raiders look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Mounting a serious drive. Back to the air here on first down.
Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Play after play after play here on this drive.
Murray's going to secure the handoff.
Well, it's a tight game up to this point. You got third and long. You're losing by a few points. You can't win the game on this play, but I'll tell you what, you can sure lose it. If you force this football down the field, you have a turnover, it could be the end of the game.
Third down following the run. This has been a long drive so far.
Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
So they failed to convert on third down, but that's been one of the lone failures on third today. Here comes a field goal try to tie the game. The kick is good.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Bills break huddle and start their drive this time from the 29. First down at the 29.
And he's taken down. It is without a doubt the worst place to get pressure up the middle on the quarterback. It happened that time, and he did the right thing. Just take the sack.
It's second down now, right around 3 minutes remaining in the third. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. The Bills from the 22. Reaches out and grabs it, and he is brought down at the 39.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Offense lines up here. One back up top. Has Watkins. Watkins is tackled down at the 45.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down here after the run. They bring in the extra tight end. Handoff by Manuel. He stacked up at that point.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Has Watkins. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
First down here after the completion. It's a 2 tight end formation. Looking to go up top again on first down. Watkins got the catch and the first.
Anytime you picked up a couple first downs, here's what happens. The defense starts to doubt what they're doing, but maybe more importantly, it gets those big boys over there tired.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Staying with the passing game on first down. Manuel's pass will go for an incompletion.
Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money, and it's a tie game. A lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Second and 10. Takes it out of the eye. He gets into the end zone, capping off the long run.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
Dan Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff. across the 10, and that's about it. He's tackled at the 15-yard line. The Raiders offense heads on to the field. One more snap and another quarter is in the books. First down at the 15. Delayed handoff. Darius in on the tackle. The Raiders offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. The final quarter begins with this snap. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete. On the way, third down. Split backfield here.
All right, here we go. Hey, 18.
Carr standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. That's an interception. And he's out of bounds.
When you get an opportunity like this, you want to take advantage of it. The defense did. The opportunity was there. They get a chance to intercept the football. They do. Now can their offense take advantage of this situation?
First down, offense readying for the snap. As Watkins.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Offense lines up here. They'll go ground.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Williams lined up in the slot. Second down and 10. Manuel going to take off with it, and incomplete. Following that incompletion, it sets up third and 10. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The field goal try. Yes, sir.
Well, the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Raiders come onto the field for their next series. First down at the 20. Handoff out of the eye. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. He'll fire it out to the left. Hauls it in for the first down.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man coverage.
First down here after the completion. Offense lines up here. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. As his target, he's taken down at the 35.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Back to the air here on first down.
What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Second down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Catch made. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Offense still looking for a first after that completion on second down.
All right, here we go.
Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Well, you throw the pass on third and short, hoping to catch the defense off guard, and it did not work. The defense is ready. Good job by the defensive players.
And converts on the 3.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense. Good job by the kicker.
Over him at the 18-yard line.
The Bills ready to take over the football. Manuel's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. First down at the 18. Still got it after the play action. He brings it in here, and he's got the first.
A lot of people talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's overblown, but in a situation like this, where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to control the tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. They'll run it here. That's a gain of 8.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Manuel's lined up. 2 tight ends set. The give this time to the fullback. Now third and short following the run. Handoff out of the I formation. And that's McDaniel in on the stop.
And as far as the football team up, the defense, third and short, they stop the run. Keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
The coach is going to go for it. Coming, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Mays is there to make the tackle.
Well, when you're winning in a tight game in the second half, I don't know about going forward on fourth down. That was a big decision. It could come back to really haunt them.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Double tight end formation. Murray's handed the football.
The Raiders just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Carr comes out in the pistol. To the ground. Running to the left side. Gilmore's in on the tackle.
There's nothing like big running plays for an offense. It just makes the offensive lineman feel powerful, gives great confidence to the play caller. There's a reason why this guy's in the top 10 rushing yards so far this season.
Second and short following the run. These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. He's tackled at the 30.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock. Gains maybe 5.
My man has been a workhorse all season long. He loves to carry the football. The offense keeps giving it to him. Big reason why he's in the top 10 in rushing attempts so far this year.
And Fitzgerald's lined up now as a slot receiver. The Raiders will take the snap from the 25. And the catch is made by Larry Fitzgerald. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Here's the first snap after the big play. Carr's dropping back to throw once again. Makes the catch. Touchdown.
You know, if you're a defensive player and you're covering a receiver down here on first and goal, you don't have to cover that much area. That's a terrible job by the defense giving up that touchdown pass.
That's a timeout call.
We ready? Zebra! Zebra! Zebra. Zebra. Hey.
Trying to work that pass is intercepted. So they get the touchdown. But they go for two and fail to convert.
I'll be the first to say it. That was a terrible decision to go for the 2 points. I'll give the defense some credit, but mainly the blame goes to the offensive play call. What a good job by the kickoff team. The ball's kicked high in the air, and they sprint all the way down there. The blockers can't get set up. Nice tackle. Now they got great field position for the defense.
The Bills are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Three-step drop. Looking long. And it falls incomplete.
If you're going to miss a deep throw down the field, miss it long. That time the quarterback has the receiver open, but he overthrows it.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Offense lines up here. Second and 10. That pass well defended.
Number 3. Pass ball incomplete. Third down.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Manuel from the gun throws the pass. Kelsey's there to catch the ball that had a lot of heat on it. And they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock. First down here after the completion. Let's see how they back up the big play here. They'll go ground. Mays is in on the tackle. No surprise, they immediately call the timeout. Second down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And Connor's got it on the handoff. Smith's there to take him down.
It's about managing the football game. That's why they ran the football right there. Not a big gain, but sometimes you have to be predictable. You have the lead. You're trying to get rid of the clock. You got to run it.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up. The defense comes out in the nickel. The give out of the eye. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Hard sometimes as an offensive coordinator to call plays to catch the defense off guard when you're winning and it's late in the game. So they played it very predictable there. The defense was ready, nowhere to go.
The Bills Use a timeout. They'll talk over things before calling what should be the final play. Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. Let's see what he can do here. That's a gain of only a yard. One team's hopes have been dashed. The other gets to live for another week and one step away from a possible Super Bowl. Heading on to the conference championship next week. All right, Phil, after this win today, they're now one step away from going to the Super Bowl. This victory today in the divisional round.
It's exciting times, Jim. This is, you know what, soon as you go out in the field for warm-ups, you go,